Great Friday afternoon to you all. As you're starting to hop on, go ahead and let me know where you're listening from. I'm hopping on just a couple of minutes before my guest shows up because I want to be on time because I believe that when you're on time, you're late. So as you're hopping on, I have an amazing guest who's going to be with me right at noon. But I want to go ahead and get some things out of the way and let you know that Kamar is going to be sharing with us a couple of things. And if you are a thriver and a promoter, he's going to share a couple of tips that way as well. So those of you that are hopping on, send us a little wave so that I can say hello to you a little bit later. But my name is Jennifer Bell, for those who may not know, and I am on a journey to be fit for Him physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. And I am on a mission to help others do exactly the same thing. So you all know that I am a thriver. As you look at my pictures in the back there, that was me. And let me see if I can put it over a little bit. But I have been thriving over 4 years and will never do anything differently. So we're going to talk about the Thrive experience as my guest gets on in a few moments. Going to share some things. He has no idea what I'm going to ask him. Maybe he has an idea, but just excited for him to join us in a few moments. But thank you for hopping on. Please share this with your friends, especially your guy friends, because we talk about the Thrive experience and how it's changing thousands of lives. And you do see more women than you do men. So I am super excited that he is going to be joining us in a few moments. But for those that are hopping on, just in case you don't know, let me just tell you real briefly what the Thrive experience is. Thrive is one product formulated into 3 simple steps. And we're going to talk more about that when my guest hops on. But 3 simple steps: lifestyle capsule, an amazing lifestyle shake mix filled with over 100 pre and probiotics, and this new technology we're going to be talking about as well, the dermafusion technology, or we call it our wearable nutrition. So here's Kamar. I'm going to go ahead and invite him on and give us 1 second moments. And we're going to get this party started. So as you're hopping on, go ahead, and it says I'm adding you, Kamar. There you are. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness.
How you
Let me see,
doing?
can we get in? I'm doing great. So I am so excited. First of all, y'all, let me just tell y'all, I've not met him in person. I think I just sent him a text last week sometime, and he agreed to share with us today. So I'm so excited to meet you, and prayerfully we will meet each other in person,
It'll be
maybe
my
in
pleasure.
Cabo, maybe wherever. So
Absolutely,
as we
absolutely.
get started, I told them before you hopped on, Kamar, that you don't know exactly what I'm going to ask you, but why don't we get started by you just sharing, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Awesome, awesome. Well, first of all, I just want to say I appreciate you for inviting me on
Absolutely.
to just share my story, and I definitely
Yeah.
look forward to connecting with you in Cabo. I just got started, here with this opportunity, back in December 2015. I
Mm-hmm.
was a substitute teacher. I was doing
Mm.
pharmaceutical sales on the side. I had an apparel business that I was trying to, grow. So to be short, I was an octopus on skates. I had a lot. There was a lot of activity and very little production. And my buddy Rodney, basically was like, "Dude, you work harder than I do. Like, why
Mm.
is it that I live the lifestyle I live and you don't?" And
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, that's what struck a nerve with me. That's what got my attention. It wasn't the amazing product. It wasn't the
Yeah.
amazing compensation plan. It wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
amazing fan page.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, it's very easy to get blinded by all the benefits, right?
Right.
But the important thing is we have to learn how to tune into a person's radio station.
Mm-hmm.
No one cares about all the other stuff. They care about
Come
what's
on.
important to them. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's what moved me to get started. And
Mm-hmm.
shortly after that, I found out that the product was amazing, the comp plan was amazing,
Mm-hmm.
the car bonus was amazing, the lifestyle
Yes.
giveaways was amazing, but none of that would have happened until unless he would have gotten my attention by saying, Kamar, you work harder than I do. Why is it that I can live the lifestyle I live and you can't? Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and being a substitute teacher, um, you know, finances were tight.
Tell me about it.
Finances were tight, and
Yeah.
so that's my start. That's what got me in.
Well, you know what, Kamar, you don't even know this, but I'm a former elementary school principal. So when I heard that
Ooh,
you were a substitute teacher, I already know how that is, right?
oh yeah,
And I always say this: there's no kind of tired than teacher tired. I don't care if you're a paraprofessional, or substitute, whatever you're doing when you're dealing with students. But and you talk about working hard and doing all these things. Those that are joining us that know me, and a lot of us are out there, especially women. You're wearing so many different hats and we get tired, we get exhausted, we put ourselves last. And so these three simple steps that are so simple, especially when I was an elementary school principal, I need something quick.
right.
And you don't know this about me, Kamar, but I was the dieting queen. And so what I love about sharing with
Oh,
people who are not doing this product for the weight management part, that's something I want to share with you. I want you to share with us. It's whatever your body is needing. My body needed to lose 50 pounds.
gotcha.
My body needed to, get that mental clarity and sleep like a baby because as a principal, I couldn't shut my mind off to even
Right.
rest well. So talk about these three simple steps and how it's formulated to fill nutritional gaps, no matter if you're trying to lose weight and it's not a magic pill.
That's
Talk
correct.
about that. And then if you're trying to just want to be the healthiest that you can be. Y'all, thank y'all for hopping on. Y'all give us some likes and loves and let us know you're here with us. Go ahead, Kamar.
So the simplicity, you hit the nail on the head. Most of us are busy. Again, and I agree with you 1,000%. Especially women, y'all juggle so many more things than we do. So how y'all work that. I'm still amazed. But the simplicity of it. Getting up in the morning. Taking 1 to 2 of our lifestyle capsules on an empty stomach. It has to
Mm-hmm.
be on an empty stomach. No sausage biscuit
Come
before your
on.
capsule. No coffee, no granola bar. Must be on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're getting, ready to start your morning, 20 minutes goes by so fast, and then you drink your
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle mix. I love it because when I first got started, we only had vanilla and chocolate, and
Mm-hmm.
since then they've expanded to apple pie and peppermint and
Yes.
strawberry. And
Mm-hmm.
so it just gives us a couple different options, and then you just drink that, and then immediately after you apply the wearable nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
clean, dry skin. Ladies, none of that moisturizer. Don't be putting,
Right.
don't be, putting baby oil all over your body and expecting it to stick on. And then you're done for the day. So 20 to 30 minutes of your morning, you're
Mm-hmm.
done, and you enjoy your day as you normally would. The thing I love about this, and I'm pretty sure you can appreciate this, is there's no specific diet regimen. There's no specific workout
Yes.
regimen. Most people, and I was included in that, most people aren't already doing those things. And so if it required them to make changes in their lifestyle up front in order for this to
Mm-hmm.
work, most
Mm-hmm.
people would never start because
Yep.
habits are very, very hard to break. And so the thing I love
Yes.
about this product is it allows us to change organically.
Mm-hmm.
I began to crave water. Sorry for that. I
Uh-huh.
began to crave water
Mm-hmm.
naturally. I began to crave fresh fruits and vegetables naturally. No one told me that I needed to do that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I still enjoy myself. I still do Taco Tuesday. The only difference is sometimes
Yes.
I do it on Wednesdays and Thursdays also.
Come on.
You know, um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but that's one of the things that I love about this product.
And for me being, like I said, 4 years ago, over 4 years ago when I started this, my snack of choice on a daily basis was hot Cheetos, Snickers, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. Because sometimes that was lunch. Because, you know, as teachers, you barely have time to eat and do whatever. But this product even changed my cravings because I didn't do this for the diet because I'd done that. Been there, done that. Whatever Oprah was doing, I was trying and I was over it. So when my friends shared with me, and that's all we do, guys, we just share. And so I started the product, and I started to notice that my cravings changed. I didn't want those, you know, horrible snacks. Now, do I have chips every now and then, a little salsa when I'm out with my friends? Absolutely, because I don't diet in a traditional sense of dieting anymore. I
Right.
will say this, it's not a magic pill, but I'm telling you, you won't know what Thrive will do for you until you actually thrive. So I want to jump a little bit into what I have not talked to Kamar about this, but I am on a mission, especially for our African American community. You know, we've been conditioned by our traditions a lot. And I saw your post about how you're craving, you know, I think it was cucumbers and tomatoes or something like that. But we've got to do something. And I always say this, Thrive is a solution. It's, you know, there are a lot of things out there you can do, but I don't believe there's anything any simpler than Thrive, because if you can brush your teeth, you can thrive. So when you talk about the benefits of these three simple steps, and when you're trying to change the condition of your traditions, how do you see Thrive fitting into, you know, say it's your family member, because some of our family members are the hardest ones for us to just share that, hey, this is not a gimmick, it's not a game. I've been doing this over 4 years. They see us change, but there's still this hesitation. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
So
how do you share with them to
I
say,
have
hey,
a
we got to do
very
something.
I have a very, very simple philosophy on that, if you will. And that's
Mm-hmm.
if I have to convince you to help yourself, then this ain't for you. I don't care if it's a book that I'm
Mm,
recommending. I don't care if it's a career that I'm recommending. I don't care if it's a movie. I don't
mm,
care if it's a
that's
supplement.
good.
If I have to convince you to help me, see, it'd be different if I was convincing you to help me. It'd be different.
Right.
If I got to convince you to help yourself, and I see
Wow.
things are not working out for you, and I got to convince you, hey, you're on your own.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's what I say to friends, family, strangers, and that
That's
helps me
real.
sleep at night. I do my part. I can only control what I can control. I can make you aware of it.
Gosh, that's so simple. I've never thought of it that way because you know the definition of insanity. We see this over and over. You're expecting a different result. But gosh, if I have to convince you to help yourself, to live better, to want to feel better, to want to sleep at night, to want to lose those, wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. I just, oh, I just wrote that down. That was so good. But at the same token, that's
Let me
all we
share something
do.
with you. Let me share something with you, and
Okay.
this put things into perspective. Like I'm 36 years old. I've known my mother for 36 years. I love that woman more than the ground she walks on. Right?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
if
Mm-mm-mm.
I can emotionally unattach myself from decisions that she make on a daily basis with her
Mm-hmm.
health,
Mm-hmm.
I won't lose an ounce of sleep for the next person, because
Wow.
it was very hard for me to deal with, because my mom has dealt with some health challenges, and
Mm-hmm.
I made certain recommendations. And with my mom, she's a little old school. If it doesn't
Yeah.
come from a doctor, um, she doesn't. It's not credible,
That's real.
regardless
Mm-hmm.
of the lack of results she's gotten from their recommendations. All right,
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah.
So if she is not willing to um, make changes, um, you know, then it's super easy for me to not be emotional about the next person. If they don't see
Wow.
the value in it, then that's them.
Right. Right. It's kind of like you can lead a horse to the trough, but you can't make him drink, so to speak. And that's the same when it goes to our families. And a lot of times I was taking things personally until I've gotten to the point it's a choice. It's your decision. You decide what you want to do. Here's the information. So I love that. Um, and you're right. When you talk about your closest family members, we still have to allow them to make their own decisions. And we have been conditioned that way too, that if it comes from the doctor, nothing against doctors, but if you're not getting the results that you want, you may need to check that out a little bit as well. So, all right. So the Thrive experience you guys heard is just 3 simple steps. You can brush your teeth, you can thrive. It's that simple. It really, really is. And everything is amazing. So I want to shift just a little bit because we do have some promoters watching and that'll watch this later. I just want you to share just 3 reasons why you joined or why someone else who may be looking for an opportunity, especially some of those educators like you talked about earlier, why
Absolutely.
this could may be a good fit for them.
Absolutely. So the reason the reason you join and the reason you stay will be two different reasons.
Mm,
The reason I joined was because I was a substitute teacher. It was
mm-hmm.
December. I don't know how it is in your school system, but where I am, substitute teachers don't get paid over Christmas holidays.
Right.
So I knew Christmas holidays was right around the corner and I was going to have to go 2 to 3 weeks without an income. And
Yeah.
so getting started with this company, hearing about the VIP bonuses where I could earn $400 cash and $100 in free product credit for introducing
Mm-hmm.
2 customers and 2 brand promoters. Two people who just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to use the product and two
Mm-hmm.
people who were like me who could use the product and some extra, income.
Right.
Um, but what was cool was that I could double up on those commissions by, introducing an additional 2 customers, an additional
Mm-hmm.
2 brand promoters. So we're talking about, I'm 8 people away from being able to earn $800 in cash and $200 in free product credit. And so that's why I got
Right.
started. I didn't get
Uh-huh.
started because I
Uh-huh.
wanted to save the world. I'm sorry, I didn't get started because I wanted to impact lives. I got
Uh-huh.
started because my bill collectors, the leasing office,
Come
the
on.
car dealership was gonna be looking to hear from me. It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't had nothing to do with no holidays. And so
mm-hmm.
that's why I got started. Um,
Mm-hmm.
almost 3 years later, the reason I stayed is
Mm-hmm.
because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the income is great, but the reason I've stayed is, you know, um, it never gets old when you're getting text messages in the mornings from friends, family members, strangers that I've met in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Here I'm in the bookstore right now. I just met a lady as I was coming in, and she was walking outside, and we exchanged contact. Getting
Mm-hmm.
messages, getting feedback from people, sharing what
Right.
this product has done for them, what this
Mm-hmm.
opportunity has done for them. And so, for the
Mm-hmm.
first time in my life, I can't speak for other people, but the first time in my life, I have an
Yeah.
opportunity to uh, make impact
Mm-hmm.
and also have my dreams and desires fulfilled all under
Mm-hmm.
one roof. Here it
Yeah.
is, we'll be in Cabo in less than 2 weeks. And
Mm-hmm.
it's all a result from helping people. I've
Right.
helped people in the past, but I wasn't rewarded for it. And so you get the best of both worlds. So
Right.
that was my reason. That's and,
Yeah.
and that may be a lot of people may be able to relate to that.
Oh yeah, because my reason was I was just going to prove my friend wrong. It wasn't going to work for me seriously, because I spent thousands of dollars on you name it, I've done it. And she's a marathon runner and also an assistant principal at a middle school right now. But I was like, I'm going to take it so I can show you that it's not going to work, girl. I've done it all, right? And so going into the promoter side of this, I am happy and blessed to say that I've walked away from my job as an elementary school principal, and I have the privilege and the honor,
Congratulations.
I call it an honor, to share this with people on a full-time basis and go and
Absolutely.
speak at women's conventions and conferences and just sharing with people about an opportunity to save your health. Because I believe this, Kamar, everything that we do and put in our mouths is either feeding disease or is fighting it. Bottom line. But
Absolutely.
when you fuel it with premium nutrition to jumpstart your day, it helps us when those cravings or when those desires come to eat whatever. Not to say you don't have a burger every now and then. That's the beauty of it. That's the peace that I have now, because before I was in bondage. I'm going to be honest with those that are dieters out there. That is bondage. That is not freedom. Can't even go out with your friends and have a nice meal without thinking about, oh, I better have a salad so I can have a piece of dessert. It's not like that. But I want to say again, Thrive is not a magic pill. When you take it correctly, here's my last thing I want to share, and then I want you to close us out. You got to take it correctly, people. I've had people, I took it 3 days and I didn't feel anything. Or I took it for 2 weeks we always say day 10 is when it kicks in. So talk to us about, being consistent. And again, I don't want to have to convince you to do it, but if you're going to do it and you invest in your health, you're going to do it one way or the other anyway.
Right.
Think about that for a moment. If you're going to invest in your health, you owe it to yourself to do it correctly. How important is it to do it correctly and consistently? 3 simple steps.
Super, super important. I mean, um, how many of us have, we've all, back in the day it was, VCRs. Now it's DVD players. Most people don't even use DVD players anymore. But
Right?
how many of us can admit that the only functions of that DVD player we knew were stop, pause, and play, right?
Right.
Even though there were multiple buttons on that device, well, we
Mm-hmm.
never read the instruction manual.
Hmm.
The instruction manual, it came from the creators of that device. They know more about
Right.
it than anybody.
Right.
But no one, because we feel like it's not important. We feel like we're smarter than the creators. And so when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to this product, the creators of this product, you know, the fathers of this product, Paul Gravett and
Yes.
Jason Camper, they told
Yes.
us, hey, you
Yep.
want to take these capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us get a little egotistical and we don't pay attention. And we say, oh,
Come on.
I want to do it my way. They told us 20 minutes later, still on an empty stomach afterwards, to drink the
Yeah.
lifestyle mix. They
Right.
told us
Mm-hmm.
immediately after on clean, dry skin to apply
Mm-hmm.
the wearable nutrition. All
Mm-hmm.
right, there's a reason we don't we don't question the people who made that DVD player. Why did they put the? But we don't question that. We take it on faith that they knew what they were talking about. All right. When we go to a swimming pool, a lot of us, wherever we live at, it's hot right now. Maybe you were at a pool yesterday or earlier this week, and it said
Uh-huh.
no diving. We don't take that for granted. Somebody knew that it was important to put that message right there, not to dive. Now, if you
Yeah.
decide to dive,
Come
that's
on.
that's on you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's on
Mm-hmm.
you. And so we have
Mm-hmm.
to be adults about it, and
Right.
we have to follow it. Now, if you didn't know, and if the person who introduced you to it didn't
Mm-hmm.
know, then that's
Mm-hmm.
one thing. But we,
Right.
we don't operate like that. We make sure that people are very informed before they start,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you do an amazing job, especially come from your educational background. I'm sure you do an amazing job of making sure that people understand the proper steps. But it's so important,
Sure. Mm-hmm.
and you just got to do it on faith and trust
Right.
that the creators of the product may know something that we don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I mean, it's
Right.
just
Right.
I can't remember the last time I've created a product that generated
Come on.
close to $2 billion, in online. I can't remember the last time I did that. You know,
Right. Right.
so I just
Right.
took it on faith that they knew what they were talking
Right.
about.
Yeah, a little bit. And you know what, speaking about on faith, everything that I love how you said the fathers of our company, everything they put out, y'all, it's been amazing. I've tried every single thing. And now we have something around the corner coming next month called
Yes.
Thrive Fit. So if you're that athlete and you're thinking, oh, well, I don't need Thrive because I'm fit already and I'm this, even though my personal trainer was a Thriver as well. But Thrive Fit, to have something formulated just for that athlete for pre, during, and post workout recovery, that's going to be amazing. I know you're
Yeah,
waiting for it, right?
yeah.
My brother
I'm
sure
super
is.
excited about it. I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah,
excited about it because I've got a lot of friends who are, fitness gurus, and
yeah.
this is like right down their lane. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah. So one other thing, and as we close, y'all, this train, just this rocket ship is continually to go up and up and up. They are so innovative. First of all, with the wearable nutrition, these three simple steps, we have Thrive Kids. So you want your kids to thrive and start their school day off correctly. And that it's just 15 years down the road. We don't know where this company is going, but they have it all figured out, and
Yeah.
it's amazing to be a part of this company. And I will share you guys with this with you guys. 3 reasons to join. It's zero cost. You get a free website, free. As an elementary school principal, I didn't have time to do this throughout the day. But because we're a cloud-based business, yeah, I was able to earn that side income while I did my job full time, come home, do a couple minutes here and there, and work on the weekends. Whatever. It's amazing. They have it, it's done for you, to be quite honest. All you have to do is say yes. It's free to join, it's free, it's zero cost. We don't have to buy these huge kits and have people come by our house to buy things. That's what's so awesome about it as well. And you know what? You get to help a lot of amazing people feel better than ever. So it's a choice. And I just want to say thank you, Kamar, for hopping on in your time today to
Jennifer,
share
it's been
with
my
us
pleasure.
these 3 simple steps. And I look forward to meeting you in person on one of our lifestyle getaways. But if you guys are listening and you don't know what Thrive is about, you want more information, just drop a comment below or Facebook message us. We want to get you informed, get you the information. It's free. The website is free. So thank you so much for your time, Kamar. Have a great rest of your afternoon and weekend. Thank you all for joining. If you're watching the replay, let us know you're watching the replay, and we just want to say hello to you. Thanks once again, Kamar. Have a great afternoon.
My
Y'all
pleasure.
have a great afternoon as well. Bye bye for now.